What's up, YouTube? My name is Big Boy Snatch TV. Welcome back to the channel. And tonight I'll go my WWE NXT review on highlights. So if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys please watch the video, hit that like button, subscribe to my channel for more rest of content because I'm on the road to 7K along with that 3K watch hours. Follow my social media down below in the description and go check out my WWE Raw review on highlights. I still got a premiere on my YouTube channel. Go check it out. And let's get started. Now, WWE NXT was a very good show, and I enjoyed the show for what it was. And this is the reason why I say WWE NXT Women's Division is way better than the main roster. And that's all I gotta say. Alright, advertise for tonight. It's time to find the next top contender to the NXT Championship. As Wesley, Javon Evans, and Ethan Page meet in a triple threat match to determine who challenged Trick Williams for his title at Halloween Havoc. Elsewhere, Stephanie Vaquer has her debut match against Win Sinclair. Tony D'Angelo celebrates winning the North American Championship. Nikia Lyons versus Lola Vice. Riley Osborne versus Wedge Holland, and a whole lot more. Come right back here at 8 p.m. Eastern Time when the NXT live blog kicks off once the show starts on CW. A running record of everything that happens will be below this line here. All right, it says um, when I was but very young, scores came to claim my mind, leaving death and hate, hat, hatred and unmasked. The master of the game had won, and let this final sin be known, killing those who stand in his path but me. I'm just here to live blog this pro wrestling show for you folks. The show opens with a new intro video and new graphics that are meant to look like brushed aluminum. That was a W intro by the NXT right there. W intro by NXT. A recap of last week's show follows. Tony D'Angelo sits in the ring with his NXT North American Championship and a glass of wine and gets on the mic. So we get a this was a good segment right here. Very good segment. He says he wanted to come out here and celebrate with his family without whom he wouldn't be sitting here. He also wants to give a toast to Oval Family, the longest reigning North American champion in history, and the man being honest who broke him. Oval Family is a machine, but Tony D'Angelo needs a win the title by any means necessary and used his pride against him. He bladed him into thinking he was broken size the moment did the unthinkable and beat over family. Part of him wants to think this is over, but he knows they're far from it. So in the meantime, he toasts the former champion. Over family enters. He can't lie. He admitted Tony D'Angelo got him and congratulated him for saying it happened once and it won't happen again. At Halloween Havoc, he's proclaiming his championship and becoming once again the ruler of NXT. And one more thing, it his little family here will not be by his side to help him. Over family goes to the stage and spins the wheel, and it comes up a tables, ladders, and stairs match. All right. Old Man side is interview backstage. Byron Assassin goes over the over overcomplicated rule of the Germans duel, and Old Man side says Lester's King is just mad that he beat him at his own game last time. Lester's King rolls up to lecture him about fairness and promises that the best man will win. Stephanie Vaquer makes her entrance, and we go to break. So we get the next match right here: Stephanie Vaquer versus Win Sinclair. This was a pretty good match right here. Win Sinclair with the headlock takeover reverse to a head scissors breakaway. Vaquer takes her down, bridging O'Connor roll on count. Quick heel trips. When Sinclair bridge over in the castle relation and rise her before breaking out into a Fujiwara armbar. Stephanie Vaquer up to her knees, not up to her knees, up to her feet. Roll through whip, reverse sunset flip, block, leg drop, connects. Um, Falling back to a figure four, head scissors smashing Win Sinclair face into the mat over and over before breaking the hold. Cover for two, chop for a forearm. Win Sinclair off the ropes, elbows into a bulldog. Float over butterfly suplex, corner lariat. Stephanie Vaquer rolls under, blocks a kick. Dragon screw out of the corner. Charging and double knees underhooks. The winner of the match, Stephanie Valker, wins by pinfall with a package pile driver neck breaker over the knees. All right, it says post match. Roxanne Perez and Cora Jade put put boots to Stephanie Vaquer, but Giulia makes the save. She drops Jade with a headbutt, but Roxanne Perez gets the better of her. Double whip. Giulia lays him out with a drop kick, and she and Stephanie Vaquer send the heels packing. All right, Stephanie Vaquer issued a challenge for a tag team match at Halloween Havoc. Trick Williams is hanging out backstage with Killian Joy and says, "No matter who has to fight this title reign, it's gonna better than the last one." Killian Joy says she gonna let Ava pick her next challenger, and they do a little secret handshake deal. All right, let's move on. Fatal Influence were watching and say they're going to Ava's office later. Lexis King makes his entrance. So let me start off. Lexis King makes his entrance to send us to commercial break. I'm glad I correct myself on that. I don't know why I said she, but I had to correct myself. Anyway, back from commercial, Sean Spears and Brooke Jensen are giving Ashante the Adonis guff until Robert Stone breaks things up. A blonde lady picks up the remains of Ashante the Adonis Rose. Alright, so we get Lexis King versus Ora Mensah. And this match right here, this was a this was a not bad of a match, but I gotta say this was a good match right here. I enjoyed this match too. Ora Mensah work on the mat, back on their feet in the ropes. He breaks a three as per the rule of the match. Ora Mensah with an up kick, block a whip rolling soul butt off the ropes. Going for a boot, but Lexis King has 4 points of contact, a strike where this this disallows back on his feet, or mess out with an insecurity. But floating press cover for two, arm drag, bringing bridging pin near fall, elevated wrist lock, wrist lock reverse into a monkey flip. Lexus can almost lose by dumping or miss out over the ropes, but stops himself off the ropes, double cross body, both men down, and out we go to break. Alright. Back from commercial, Big Knee lifts from King oh Lexus King or Mesa counts with a Samoan draw, leg sweep and two chops. Lexus King almost ends it. They trade chops in the aftermath. Uppercut for uppercut, heel kick, blast, King, Lexus King right in the face. Hammerlock applies Lexus King, slip out, super kick of the ropes, and Oromesa drops him with a lariat. Charge, sidestep, coronation block, inside cradle for two, perfect pin for two, Lexus King, reverse. The winner of the match, Lexus King. And this was a good match, so I enjoyed that for what it was. So Lexus King wins by pinfall with a bridging Guido Guido clutch. Post match, Lexus King raised Orange Man's house hand. Cedric Alexander and Giovanni Evans are breaking down Giovanni Evans' match against Randy Orton last week when Braxton rolled up. Alexander brings up the tag match they cost them weeks ago, and Wesley rolls up to tell Giovanni Evans that he's not ready for the title scene. Alright. Giovanni Evans says ever since Wesley lost his friends, he's been salty and he needs to calm down. They break her at fraction, get between them, and we go to commercial break. Alright, excuse me. Back from commercial, we get a hype reel and a promo about how Metaphor are taking Damage Control out and then grunting for their tag titles. You already know that Metaphor influence. Last year, Jakira Jackson are going to lose to Damage Control next week on NXT. We get a hype reel of the returning Nikhil Lines. Low Vice makes her entrance to send us to break. Alright, back from commercial, we get some hype and a racing driver of some new own who will be on the show next week. Alright, so we get Lola Vice versus Nikhil Lyons. This was a quick match. Lola Vice 10 of this sleeper hold apply. Nikhil Lyons stumble around the ring to try a break free, and she land a swinging senton to do the deal. Throwing kick forced Nikhil Lyons to recover up, and they follow down in the corner. X kick. Jado Parker comes to the apron. Lola Vice blasts her with a kick, and Nikhil Lyons kick her to the floor. Referee distracts Jada Parker, puts her hip through Lola Vice skull through her back inside. Alright, the winner of the match, Nikhil Lyons, wins by a Vader bomb. That was a quick match. Ava is spending all federal influence who won all the matches, and she offered them a chance at the North American Championship match if they beat Vaquer and Giulia. Stephanie Vaquer and Giulia. Alright, let's move on. Giovanni Evans is warming up backstage with Cedric Alexander giving him a pep talk. Riley Osborne makes his entrance. Dia Hill and Todd to send us to break. Alright. So we get Ridge Hollins versus Riley Osborne. This was a squash match. Riley Osborne out the gate with dials on Ridge Hollins while he makes his entrance, throwing him in the ring. We get a bell and a fear of drop kicks to keep Ridge Hollins off on balance. Ridge Hollins throws him away, but Riley Osborne lands a standing shooting star press for two to the floor. Ridge Hollins pummeling him back inside of Jocelyn for position. Belly to belly suplex. Pressing the attack. The winner of the match, Ridge Holland wins by pinfall with the Redeemer. So we get post match. Ridge Holland continues to attack Riley Osborne, throwing him out of the ring. Andre chases back and he's handed out an Andre Chase University size whooping. Alright, let's move on. Referee and security sworn to keep them apart. Byron Saxton interviews Tatum Paxley. She says she never forget and Winnie Chu pretend to be her friend and play with her dolls just to stab her in the back. But Jada Parker and out the mud rolled up and pulled him away to cut a promo about how Lola is going to learn. Taylor Paxley interrupts and calls her rude for interrupting her playtime. And Jada Parker says she doesn't play at all and drops a doll. We see Ashante the Adonis and Brooke Johnson ahead of their match, and we go to break. So we see Ashante the Adonis versus Brooke Johnson, and this match right here, this was a quick match. Collar and elbow into the corner and struggling Jensen hot shot him and hammers him with a grounded punch on top of the ground. Punches grinding grinded Adonis down with a weird choke. Adonis, Adonis pops up with a drop kick. Carmen Petrovic is at ringside and almost takes Sean Spears' head off with the roundhouse kick. All right, she dumps Adonis in. She dumps Adonis Rose plant out on the apron, but just attacks Ashante, feud him off the back, feud him off and backs him into the corner. Up top, Listen, crutch, crutches him. Yeah, he said crutches him. All right, so we get next match. Brooke Jensen wins by pinfall with a hanging DDT. We see Javon Evans walking backstage. Cut to Wesley walking backstage, and then to All Ego Ethan Page walking backstage. We get go we get. I'm sorry, not we get, and we go to break. That's all I was trying to say. All right. We back from commercial. We get adventures of the woman in red punching the NXT logo death. Lexis King crawls, uh, crawls to the new corner catch crew about his win over the old man's fair and square, and the challenge and challenge Charlie Dempsey to a round match, getting shot getting shot down. All right. The D'Angelo family walked by, and uh, Andrea, Andrina, Ariana, I hope I'm saying it right. Adriana Adriana Rizzo asked what table ladders and scared scares match even mean. Lola Crosfino asked the Don for a match against our family next week, and D'Angelo gives him his blessings. All right, we get some entrance for our main event, and we go to break. So we get the main event of the evening. All Ego Ethan Page versus Javon Evans versus Wesley NXT Championship No One Contenders match. And this was fun to watch. Javon Evans takes Wesley off. Javon Evans takes Wesley's head off with a super kick at the bell. All Ego Ethan Page cuts him off and turns right hand whip across. Springboard schoolboy Wesley recovers sunset flip 4-2. Giovanna sunset flips block until Wesley and Ethan Page lose his balance. With Wesley right hand before Eagle Ethan Page into the ropes. Javon Evans lowers bridges him and springboards Tangerus on Page. Alright, drop kick followed Wesley with one of his own. All Eagle Ethan Page. All Eagles edged by Ethan Page counter into a Shiraru. Wesley backs it up with knees. All Eagle Ethan Page hang back while the other two hit each other, and getting a little too into it. So Giovanni and Wesley called a truce long enough. He said long enough to send the former champion packing. Giovanni with a elbow pop, with the elbow drop, with the elbow drop, puts the Wesley into the death. Giovanni hard into All Eagle Ethan Page, and we go to break. All right, back from commercial. All Eagle Ethan Page places Wesley into Giovanni Evans. Giovanni Evans wobbly bounce between strikes. Wesley standing and shooting star press. All Eagle kicks out. All Eagle Ethan Page avalanches. Um, Spanish Spanish fly on Ethan Page. Spinning wheel kick on Wesley. So close he can taste it. All Eagle Ethan Page counter. Meteora connects. Connects. Giovanni Evans with the diving ace crusher. It says, will not enough to steal the deal. Alright, it says Giovanni was climbing up top, but all you go eat the praise cuts him off. Wesley in the mix. Tower of Doom. But Lacey, not Lacey, it was Giovanni that was last on his feet. Super kick says all you go eat the page back and dragging Wesley into position. Double stomps into AJ Styles. Still it over. Alright. It says all you go eat the page win by pinfall with a side press on Javon Evans, becoming the number one contender to the NXT champion. All you go eat the page gets on the mic and calls Shook Williams out and says if there are air in his lungs, he's retaking the title and provoke wants and he wants Trick out of here right now to spin the wheel. Alright, and Trick Williams enter. The wheel is spun a Devil's Playground match. All you go eat the face smashes Trick Williams with this spotlight and pose over him with the and that's it with the belt. That's all I gotta say. And WWE NXT goes off the air. Alright, let me get my experience when I think about WWE NXT. Now WWE NXT was a very good show. It was way better than WWE Raw last night. And this is the reason why I said in the beginning of my video. When it comes to WWE NXT Women's Division, WWE NXT Women's Division is way better than the main roster for Raw and SmackDown combined together. The NXT crowd is lit way more than Raw and SmackDown's crowd. Factuality. It's nothing but factuality. But anyway, I want you guys to have a great night. Stay safe and always stay positive. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys please watch the video. Hit that like button, subscribe to my channel for more wrestling content like this. And tomorrow's Wednesday. I hope AJ comes out tomorrow. But if not, I will go live for some Dragon Ball Sparking Zero on YouTube. And that's all I gotta say. But I am finna make a YouTube short video after this video, so that's all I gotta say. But anyway, I want you guys to have a great night. Stay safe and always stay positive. Kept your crew, kept your kings, kept your club. Too sweet. I'm out of here. Gang. Mwah. Bang. Too sweet. Gang.